I just tied up the game. There it is.
Well, we'll take a look at the pitch here, and you can see what they're trying to do. Tie him up inside. That pitch wasn't that bad, but credit to the man swinging the bat. He was able to turn on it and drive it out of here.
Last bang.
Play ball. 3. Pull 4. Take your base.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Our final
multi-hit game, and one of them was a ding.
Bother drawing. Here's my stats. Second base, first base, home run of the triple away from the cycle. Rick, go play some Kansas City. Alright, let's see how we do against Kansas City. That was in an early frost. It's been all season kind of frost. 9 home runs away from 600. Good milestone.
We are inside and
Play ball.
so next to the plate for the Royals, Richard Floyd. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McDonald is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it.
Go sit down, buddy.
KC down in order, and now the Blue Jays will get their initial. Coming to the plate now, Jason McDonald. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, Dero. One of these two teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's another 1-2. Sliced hard down the left field line. Yes. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Right fielder, Robert Delgado.
Now a spin and a throwback to second. Runner back safely. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Like I said, all my work for nothing.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Derek Rigdon. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Elber takes charge. Digging in now, Jason McDonald, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
3-0 to him now. He's set. The 3-0 offering. Ripped down the first base line. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Little leg, buddy. Keep going.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Robert Delgado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy.
Hold up.
Floyd scoops it up. Oh, what a stop at first. Wow. Another look at
hurt himself.
Into the box now. Mac Reinecker. He drew a walk his first time up.
Mac Reinecker.
In the air to straightaway center field. McDonald sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now batting, Jason McDonald. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch inside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and a strike. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice
Hard,
play.
90, hard, 90, hard, 90.
Right back to the mound. He'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 2. Ready now, Brian Enriquez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft.
Standing in, Jason McDonald. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Swinging that garbage.
He's ready now. The pitch. Runners off for second. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good.
Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Robert Delgado.
All right, hang on, right there.
Could this be 2? There's 1 on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win, and are hoping to build on that now.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish.
Blue Jays, 6 runs on 12.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Here it's the second of this 4-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Kansas City have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Gary Matsusaka is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Well, you can get just the one, buddy. 8 home runs.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. Looking at the stats, I'm so impressed. He's in the top 5 home runs in the American League coming into this game. And when you're doing that, you catch just about everybody's attention. Don't be surprised if he doesn't make something.
Ready for another chance? Jason McDonald. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know, guys.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only 1 out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch.
At the plate, Derek Rigdon earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, what do you know, Matty? Situation presents itself again. Don't try and do too much. Look for something elevated and drive it into the outfield.
Throw behind him to second. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
Obviously, he's hoping.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Jason McDonald. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time. And maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup. We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Lane 11.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. From the stretch, the 1-2.
No.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he comes through again with runners in scoring position. And he's in there safely as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive
The
total.
right fielder, number 9.
Digging in once again, Robert Delgado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. Ready once again, William Elbert, 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Elbert.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rodriguez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. The Jays
Go
are
and
out
give
in
Ricky
front,
my phone,
9.
please, for a minute.
Leading off the inning, Mac Reinecker, as they'll look to get something
Maybe
going
only
here
for
and
a
even
minute,
this game
Cohen.
up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Edgar Rodriguez.
Edgar Rodriguez.
Here now the 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Delgado on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero.
Striding in, Jason McDonald, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he misses again, 2-0. Two balls and a strike to count. Aubrey stands at first with 1 out. The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike. So striding forward now, Jason McDonald. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Faraday is over to take a look. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. The Blue Jays led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Nelson Rosa earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Andy Couch couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. Jeffrey Grover wraps it up for the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Drive home safely.
We are north of the border in Toronto, and the retractable roof is closed for comfort. Today, Game 3. Now at the plate, Jason McDonald. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out, nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in, Jason McDonald. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jason
Fouled off.
McDonald.
The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
2 strikes.
Baloney. I call baloney on that one.
Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. At the plate, Jason McDonald. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad... Stepping in for the Jays, Jason McDonald. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Coming to the plate now, Jason McDonald, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Outside.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Having a hard time corralling the cutter here, and it's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Popped him up. Sparks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Shut up, buddy.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
A 2-0 finish today. Kansas City wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Marshall Cervantes earns his 8th victory of the season, not allowing a single hit in 8 complete innings of work.
What?
Cameron McGrath earns the save out of the bullpen, his 26th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Grover Guerra gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come into this one fresh off a victory last time out that ended a 6-game losing streak.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now, Jason McDonald. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Now a throw over and the runner back. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my